Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new segment called Talking About Marvel Strike Force. My name is Chad Miller, and this is the very first gaming sort of segment for Red and Slim Productions. And the reason why it is so important is because I am madly addicted to this game. Now, this is a basic fighting game, and you can find these pretty much anywhere. And I'm going to discuss what makes Marvel Strike Force so fun and unique and addictive. Now, the premise of the game is that the character of Ultimus has been recruiting Marvel heroes and villains throughout other universes, and they're coming to attack in our universe. So it's up to our heroes to defeat all of them and Ultimus, and that's basically what it's about. Now, there's so many different facets about this game that make it interesting. The first, we have campaigns. Now, this is where your basic gameplay is. So you go through basically these little nodules and you try to conquer them with 3 stars in order to progress. You do progress if you don't get 2 stars, but you get added bonuses if you get those 3 stars. There are 4 basic campaigns that are available, and every once in a while they'll throw in a special one. And those are kind of fun too, but they can often require a certain level of character, a certain type of character. The next thing we're going to talk about is alliances. Now, you can create your own alliance or you can join somebody else's, however that works for you. I recommend joining somebody else's alliance because there's so much more that can be unlocked instead of taking the time to build your own alliance, which can take quite a bit of time. So now we're going to step into Alliance Raids and Alliance War. With Alliance Raids, it's basically sort of like a campaign. So you go through and you follow this little map and just fight until you reach the end. And you get special rewards at the end of each raid. Now with Alliance War, this is like the newest aspect of the game, and it's basically your alliance and you're attacking other helicarriers. So there's each room in the helicarrier, and there's like, I want to say 8 to 10 battles per room in the helicarrier. So you can set up defenses for your own helicarrier. However, you gotta be careful. They'll give you 5 shield operatives. You can include characters, but the characters that you include cannot be used in attacks. So there's a lot of strategy that goes involved with that. Now, in attack mode, when you're attacking other players' helicarriers, you can only use a character once. So you really have to think about what characters you're using, and if it's a higher level attack, like 30,000 or more, if you don't have the characters to do it, then you just don't. You have to look for a different avenue to go. The rewards are pretty awesome once the series ends, and even if you don't win as far as the alliance, you still get some rewards. But if your alliance does win, the rewards are awesome. And if you're so lucky, which I have been twice now, you could be voted most valuable player. Okay, so here's where I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the smaller aspects of the game. There is Blitz, and that's where you select a team and you battle off against another team in roughly the same sort of ranking for some rewards. And that's basically it for that. Arena is kind of like the same thing, but the rewards are different, and it's a bit more challenging. Then challenges. Challenges are aspects that you can get that are different each day, and then I think on Saturday you can get all of them. But you only are allowed 3 of each challenge, and it's primarily just building materials. So you're gonna get gold. You're gonna get training nodules and different kinds of supplies and gear to help build your characters up. And there are different milestones that you can achieve, and currently there are 3, and it all depends, say, like how much campaign energy that you spend, how much gold you spend, and I can't remember the other one at the moment, but that also rewards you with orb fragments and sometimes character shards. Now, orb fragments are little things that you collect that once you have enough, you get to open an orb. And that could mean it could be a character orb, it could be a multiple character orb, it could be a gold orb or a training material orb. So the orb fragments are good things to collect. You also collect a free orb every 2 to 3 hours, I believe, and that's just free play. You click the button and you get what you get, and it could be really awesome, like character shards of like super rare characters, and it comes with training materials too, or gold, just depending. It's very random. Throughout the game, you acquire power cores, and power cores can be used to buy certain things like character shards, training materials, things like that. You can acquire them through all the daily objectives that are in the game. Also various aspects, arena challenges, things like that. And of course, they offer you to be able to buy them if you so choose to. Now, your supplies are going to be the gear that you need to help upgrade your characters, and each character has 6 slots of gear, and sometimes it takes 2 of a certain gear to become 1 of another gear, things like that. So it's really important because leveling up your characters is really, really vital. So as of today's date, I'm going to give you a shot of my top 10 characters that I have thus far. It's a pretty decent roster. I really don't have any complaints. I do very well with this roster in various combinations, so I'm pretty happy with it. But I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite characters right now. The first one being Deadpool. Now, I don't have Deadpool like leveled up really all that well. He's moderate at this point, but does he kick some serious butt. He's really awesome to play, and if you all also happen to have Cable on the team, they do team up, so that's really, really cool. My 4th character is War Machine. War Machine is simply badass, and he's a pretty decent level at the moment. I want to like build him up as quickly as possible because his 3rd power is just astounding and it blows away everybody pretty much. I love it. My 3rd favorite character is Captain Marvel. Now, she was just recently introduced to the game, and I was thinking, man, it's going to be so hard to acquire her because, you know, she's brand new and she's freaking awesome. But I acquired her fairly well, actually. So putting her in the game, it's been amazing. Like, oh, I freaking love her. My number 2 favorite character is the Scarlet Witch. She has a pretty cool power set, and I usually keep her around because she does have healing capabilities. And she's leveled up pretty high, however, I'm really feeling that her powers aren't as powerful as I was hoping they would be. Like, she can still do quite a bit of damage, but I'm beginning to feel like her healing powers aren't worth keeping her on the team, especially since there are other healers that are possible. So my number one top character at the moment is Mystique, and she was a character that I acquired fairly easy and ranked the heck up out of her. I have so much fun with her, and her powers are really awesome. They do some serious damage. And if you have a character from the Brotherhood or sometimes even an X-Man, she can do team-ups with them, and she has a few hidden things up her sleeve, and that's really cool. It does justice to the character. So as far as all the major characters that are offered in the game thus far, I happen to have 43. Now there are several other characters that I'm not counting in on this, and that's going to be SHIELD agents, Hydra officers, mercenaries, hand characters, and I think, Ravagers, yeah, and Kree. So I'm not including all those just because I think they're just minions. So I'm also very close to acquiring Doctor Strange and Black Panther, and fairly close to also getting Thanos. So I'm really excited to see what they are going to bring to the team as well. So I want to thank Marvel, Fox Next, and Seismic for creating this game, putting it out there, and making me a fervent addict to it. And if you happen to like this video, feel free to subscribe, and love and light to you all. Battle on.